So we went on a 15-day tour around Ontario and a little bit into Quebec. We went to Montreal. Could be better.
Had some rough moments,
Yeah.
to say the least. But I think it was fun. I think we had a good time.
Yeah.
I think it was lugging all the gear around with no left turn signal in the
Oh, God.
in the truck for no pay and no people. So I think it could have gone better. But everyone says they have a bad first tour anyway, so it's not a big deal.
I was scared going into it that, like, what if I don't like touring? Like, what if I hate this whole moving every day? But I really loved it, even though some of the shows weren't so great. Like, it was still, I really enjoyed going to new places, and some of the Airbnbs were better than others. One of the Airbnbs, I won't say where, but one of them we walked in and we didn't realize that we had booked it in not a very good area of the city. Apparently it wasn't a very safe area. And someone that was on the tour with us, we looked out the window and said, oh, that's the corner where people get stabbed. That's nice. And there was blood on one of the pillows, like just a little bit, but there was a bit of blood on one of the pillows. There was a cockroach on the floor, and we were spending 2 nights there. And there was sand in the bed, and we weren't near a beach.
But it was cool attempting it, at least. Attempting to try to play every single day. And it was fun, you know, driving in the car, or getting in the car early, going to the show, playing, going to sleep. It was nice to have that kind of constant something to do. We wanted to properly do something so people could actually watch Tidal Wave. And so we did a video for Tidal Wave. I think it was really well done. It was pretty last minute. We were gonna do Road to Nowhere. And so we were almost done Road to Nowhere. And then we just thought, you know what, we should probably do a different song for some reason.
Because Alan Cross put our song on the edge. We got home and we kept the edge on, and I'd called my dad, and Matt's parents came downstairs, and it was like 2 p.m. when my parents are, and he woke my mum up and we were talking about that, and then it turns out they were just like introducing it and they hadn't played the song yet, and then it came on and everyone was screaming, and that's why we chose
Tidal.
Yeah.
We came to the point where we kind of want to do this whole concept of, you know, starting from ground zero to achieving something. So,
even if it's small.
So, and because that's a bit what I think some people interpret it as. And hopefully the feeling of the song is a bit hopeful. And we got it done really quick. What was it? Maybe like
a week in total from beginning to complete end.
Yeah.
From like the idea and when we told the guys about it to filming, I think, it was definitely a week. And that was a busy week.
Yeah, I like that though.
No, yeah, it was fun.
It was cool. We went all around.
We got the family involved.
Yeah, most of it was family and friends, wasn't it?
My favorite was the rock climbing.
Yeah.
That was cool in both terms of the word. It was freezing where we filmed it, and I wasn't even climbing. Jones, the guy that did the rock climbing, was wearing a tank top. Oh, I was really bundled up and I was freezing.
Yeah. We were editing or whatever, and when we were done after all that time for the whole day, I just thought, if anyone's gonna get it, I wonder if anyone's gonna get it. Because I think that was the biggest fear, like, because of all the switching, it's like, oh my god, what if nobody understands and people are just confused?
Yeah, and 2 of the characters goes from a kid to an adult.
Literally change actors.
We got good reactions from it. And then not reactions, good feedback.
I think really good. I
Really
think
good
better
feedback.
than we thought. We were set to play our last show with the Monorails, were awesome, at the Rivoli. And we were set to play that show. We were so stoked for it. It was our last show of the year. We just were really hyping it up, and it went really well. And we were so excited. We played probably the best we've ever played for this whole year. That was the best show we had played, and we were so happy with it. And there was just one problem, and the problem was after the show was done, we had a bit of post-concert depression where
Oh, yeah.
you kind of when you play a show and you finish it, especially a great show like that one that was totally packed out, slammed. It's like, now what? You go home and it's like, now what do you do?
Yeah, we were pretty bummed.
Yeah, but Holly's always been a go-getter and shows a lot of initiative, and that's when she sent out a few emails.
Brilliant.
And we ended up we were planning on going to a show just to go, and it was the Elwin's album release. Holly always does this thing where I'm always like, let's just like buy tickets and go to the show, and she's always like, well, let's try to open. And in my head I'm like, oh man, I don't know, like they're pretty big or like whatever. So I kind of got that out of my head, and we just asked them, and we thought, why not? I guess it was far enough away that like some people would be able to come out. So we tried, and luckily we got on.
That was crazy.
It was such a small world. Like, we know the promoter for the show, and the band's management put us through to him. So it was really lucky on our end.
It was one of the biggest shows of the year, and it was pretty amazing to end the year with that.
Yeah.
Because Mono Wales was amazing, and
the big
then
thing
just
was it was packed out.
yeah, and then it was just like I don't know how we would have felt if our last show of the year wasn't a good one. I think it would have been really demoralizing.
Yeah.
So we finished with 2 crazy, like,
Good show.
good shows. Yeah, that show was amazing, and we Matt, the lead singer, one of the singers in the Elwins, spoke to us before the show and had this idea to get us and Jukebox the Ghost, the other band that was playing, to come and sing a song with them.
It's kind of like when a fan goes on stage.
Yeah,
And so we
we
kind of
were
got
total
there and
fans.
it was like, why? We don't belong here. I'm fangirling a bit. We played the best we'd ever played at Mono Wales, at the Mono Wales show. And then again we played like even a bit better at the Mod Club one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was just because of the extra lights that we had behind us.
Yeah.
Or like the slightly bigger stage or whatever, but it was really cool. That was really awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing.